Hi, I'm Tyson Bradley from the Sojourner.org, and you wouldn't believe it, but behind me is a bridge in an area which is significant to our world's history, especially for those of us who are Christians. There was a man named Flavius Valerius Constantinus who is known to history as Constantine the Great, and this is known as the Milvian Bridge. To tell you a story which comes from Eusebius of Caesarea, who's a Christian historian and Bible scholar. He says he wrote the first biography of Constantine and knew him well, and so says he actually got this story from the emperor himself. So as the story goes, that Maxentius was on the other side, the south bank of the river, and Constantine was here on the north side of the river. And before the battle of the Milvian Bridge, Constantine was trying to enter into Rome and take over Rome from Maxentius, who was a bit of a dictator, and it all kind of came to a figurehead here at the Battle of the Milvian Bridge. So before that battle, Constantine and his army believed that they had a vision of the cross above the sun, and it was with the words that can be translated, "In this sign conquer." And that same night, Constantine had a dream where he believes Christ himself told him that he should use this symbol to conquer. And so Constantine, who had been up until this point a sole devotee of the sun god Sol Invictus, was so impressed by this that he had all of his soldiers paint the symbol of the cross onto their shields so that they would conquer. And surely, as we know from history, what happened after that was that they came to this bridge, to the Milvian Bridge, and they won by a landslide. They killed Maxentius and his soldiers and took over, and Constantine entered in as the new emperor of Rome. So it was after Constantine's victory at the Milvian Bridge on 28th of October, 312 AD, that he decided to have this monument, this triumphal arch, put up in the center of Rome to remind people of his great victory at the Milvian Bridge. And so this was put up in 315 AD, and on top there's an inscription that gives praise to God or thankfulness to God, but it doesn't specify which god. It could be a Roman pagan god, or it could be the Christian god. But it is at this point where Constantine is a Christian, but still is not willing to put his faith on public display yet. And so here it is, the Arch of Constantine, to remind that victory. Well, there were many victories which led to Constantine becoming emperor of the Roman Empire in 324 AD. The reason I say that this one is the most significant for not only the Roman Empire, but for the Christian religion and for the whole world, is because Christians had been largely persecuted in Rome and in other places, but now the tides were changing. Around this time, the Christians were giving more freedoms to worship Jesus, and when Constantine came in, he declared that the Roman Empire would be a Christian religion and no longer worshiping pagan gods. And so this enabled Christianity to spread quite rapidly and quite easily as well. Constantine knew that there would be some theological differences surrounding these things that were now coming into the Roman Empire. And so in 325 AD, he personally saw to it that he attended the Council of Nicaea, which for any of us who have studied kind of theology would know that this is sort of where the doctrine of the Trinity, the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, was formulated in a formal way. That this is where Constantine personally, as the Emperor of Rome, saw to it that he would attend. And so, as a Christian, no matter what position God places you in, that you are called to do all things for His glory. And whether you're the Emperor of Rome or you're the person who's in charge of building the Arch of Constantine, that you are called to do all things to the glory of God. And so that was Constantine's goal, and that should be our goal as Christians.